YouTube, welcome back to Medical ReFantazio, part 18. Last time we just finished up invading Luis's ship, and we got a new teammate. And now we're what are we doing again? I don't remember. Oh yeah, we're looking for intel now on a weapon for the next challenge. That's where we left off. I remember now. So what do I do? Might be worth heading towards somewhere crowded to see if we can find out. Okay, somewhere crowded.
Well met, eh?
Over here, probably.
Wonderful. That's terribly unfair.
That's enough now.
Okay, that's not it.
Wonderful.
Oh, fine.
Okay, not there. Maybe at the end. I mean, at the end, the tavern.
I'm just
Hey, listen.
incredulous.
Huh?
Never heard of a divine lance. Not sure if I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait, someone outside was rambling on about that just a bit ago. Had a large mask on. Must have been Muckstray. He seemed awfully bothered about it.
Huh?
He was bothered about the lance. Sounds like he might know something about something. Any ideas where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. Must be headed towards the coast of the merchant bazaar. Wouldn't you say?
So
If we hurry, we might be able to catch up. Let's head for the merchant bazaar. Have I been there?
Alright then.
I have.
let's go.
Alright, so one of those people with a
Young man.
cage for a helmet.
Wonderful. Proper ace. Now what am I to do?
I might as well grab my mag glove.
Stop!
Or mag, whatever they're called.
Hang on. Isn't that? Look at that.
Hey, is that tiny face? Is that tiny little face yours? Not that anyone who doesn't know your personality would know if you're at that size. I don't see myself on it. If people didn't know the king's magic protects you, I bet they'll find it hard to believe your face was in the top 20 now.
Besides,
First is Forden as always, Luis is next, and after him is still that guy. I guess the support for the top 3 outweighs pretty much everyone else. It's hard to tell considering how small the others are, but I can tell kind of make out of Rayla. Tells you how popular she is, considering she's not even a candidate. I don't see my face.
yep.
Now what am I to do?
Dear me.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Now what am I to do?
Might be this guy.
Well
Whoa.
met, eh?
Check this out.
Hey, that Muckstray over there.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
To ask him something, they cross the line. Why don't we team up with them?
They've really crossed a line.
Wait, you're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Virga Island, then?
How are we gonna get there? Can our ship even swim?
Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
What do you mean? We never take it by force.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider.
Sounds like fun.
It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Draco Dios is on Virga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Virga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Virga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves.
Can our runners swim now?
Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
You worried about Lady Juna?
Oh, we're back here again.
Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Okay, they're gonna try to follow us. Great. Oh, I can swim now.
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
This man is a genius.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there.
Pecking order.
Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Well, damn, he just called him short.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
Okay, but I'm captain.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
To spy on us. They're big on sailing. I'm a joke.
Maybe they just like the ocean?
Use your head, you dolt. This won't be a pleasure cruise with them around.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Alright, so how many days do we have before we leave? Oh, we leave now. Okay.
All right then.
I can't even go in the ship, right? No, I can't. Okay.
Well met, eh? Now what am I to do?
Young man!
The shops are over here, right? I don't remember. Yeah, they're here. How many items do I have? I don't even remember. I don't remember at all. Let's see. I think I'm fine on items. Okay, forget it. Let's just go. I did buy a lot before we went to
Now what am I to do?
the boss fight in this area.
Eh?
Ready to depart?
Oh, time to wait. Anchor already? You're not forgetting anything, are you? I'm good. I'll just get a hold of the chart with the route. We'll all set sail for our trip to... I already forgot this island's name. Virga? Now then, let's set sail for new lands. Three nights. Okay.
Virga Island is this
four
spot
days.
right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
Okay, I said it right. Heat. Oh, great. Stormy. All right, let's just get going.
Oh,
The region's currents are really pain, Mangle. We must go around and... Sorry about that, I had to cough. We must go around and across them least to carry us off course, but my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights to give or take. 3 nights at sea? Huh. I hope Straw can handle it. With Juna and her 2 horns at our side, tension may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Jolly good, rest assured. I'll get us through these waves to Virga Island gently as I can.
Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
Unless the church can't swim.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
How are we gonna negotiate with the dragon? That's my question.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Nay, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
It is definitely gonna be hard talking with them around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this! The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island! On a gauntlet runner too!
How do you get this information?
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
Probably.
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Virga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Virga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
It's definitely gonna be difficult with those two here.
Hear us speaking?
I'm coming. Alright, Nura's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. Heisman got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip out overboard though, so be careful. Okay, so we can fish now. While at sea, Heisman sometimes leaves fishing gear on the deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as an ingredient when cooking. Having Juna and those brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet Runner livelier. Alright, before I do, I need to make that one item I need for that last side quest. So I won't be able to turn it in for some time. Alright, so what's it do? All party members gradually recover HP while walking in a dungeon. Okay.
Alright,
Now then.
Oh, my little buddy. I heard tell that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you were right to summon me. Dough is a very delicate ingredient, and those who lack the experience often go afoul of it. But you're in luck today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise in my standards. I followed Heisman's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Huh. Never seen anyone mash dough like that. Allow me in demonstration, the proper technique, like this and that. Ha! At least I put a blanket over it, or towel, or sheet, whatever you use in the kitchen. Why do you idle? Come on, show me your conviction. Ha!
Don't lose focus.
This is no time to rest. Should we err in either time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. Wow, we made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen.
In days gone by,
I present to you a taste of my hometown with the benevolent bread. Prepare yourself, you are not ready. Alright, and we did not lose time. Alright, we might as well try fishing out, see if it does anything for us besides ingredients. I also do want to talk to everyone before I do that. See what everyone thinks at the moment. Oh, great. Stroll's down again. I thought I finally got used to the runner's motion, but the waves are a whole new beast. I'd rather not look pathetic in front of these two brothers, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now. Well, get used to it, Stroll. We're gonna be here for 4 days.
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I find, but I gotta admit, the insides are pretty impressive, compared to the rest of it, at least. Wait, what was that? Okay, that's what I thought.
Well met.
I was thinking I'd ponder some... Okay, she's just talking about that outlawing again. Not right now.
Well then.
Is anyone downstairs? Oh yeah, the book. Montreal and Ocean. Okay, I don't have a new page yet. And no one's down here. Okay. Wrong button again.
All right then.
Anyone in the
Let's
rear
head
deck?
there right away.
Nope. Okay.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Tower? Oh, one of those guys.
All right then.
Okay, let's go to the deck.
Let's go.
Oh, there's the other guy.
Speaking of,
This is some runner your man's put together, full of weird things that I never seen before. Spend his off hours working on the runner, too, does he? A sea breeze is perfect until you smell the fish, and I feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make landfall. Actually, even moving at such speed, it looks like I can still catch fish. No idea how that works. Anime and video game logic. Perhaps they're drawn to the runner's magma crystal, or perhaps they're just curious. Either way, I certainly won't want to, for entertainment on our way up to the island. All right, let me save really quick. Fresh new save.
Oh, jeez.
Isn't that Heisman's fishing gear? Wonder if he's going to do some fishing. If we can catch some fish, we can use them to cook. Want to try it for a bit? It just take my day out. Wait.
Understood.
Let me check something really quick. Does Heisman have the same thing that Maria gave us? Let's see. Doesn't say anything. Gain experience on normal. And 3 moves for lineage. Okay, just notice Heisman does not gain normal experience. Pokebreak and Stroll do. Alright, I guess I'll take Stroll out for now. Hold on, party. Okay. Alright, I'm save again. And we'll try fishing. If it's just pure fishing and no stats up, I'm reload the save.
Understood.
The truth is...
Indeed, I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that might work? How about this one?
Then...
Oh my, tail bait. These fish won't know what hit them. Let's cast. Maybe it's all this staring at the water surface, but I'm starting to feel a bit queasy. Sway with the waves. Think like a fish. Take a break. Take a break.
The fight is on.
Oh, a bite. And it's a strong one, but I am stronger.
There.
Oh, just look at this haul. All thanks to you, of course.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lures beneath in the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The result hardly matters. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught.
Then...
Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. Iceman and I gathered our gear and went back inside.
As the sun dips
okay, you
below
only
the
get fish.
horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
All right, I'm gonna restart and just go with wisdom. That's what I mostly want to focus on. Okay.
What now?
Load. Okay.
Well met. All right.
Poor Straw, he's still knocked out.
Yes.
Concerning the current flow of the battle, I'm assuming I got checkmated again. It was an even battle, but within the span of one turn, I suddenly found myself cornered. Come now, this was too easy, too early in the battle for so sullen expression. If your foe mobilizes a large force, then surely an opening may be found.
What should we do?
Your enemy marshals their full might to breach your defenses, as while leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond? Okay, they breach your defenses, all while leaving their own base open. Balance of fetch defense.
If so.
Okay, I was simultaneously attack the enemy base while maintaining my own guard. supposed to be quite the challenge to fight my piece face to face, but the situation is simply unavoidable if you want to capitalize on the opportunity to seize the enemy's stronghold. For once I read her whole dialogue without stuttering.
All right.
Still not halfway there.
Well then.
Do you understand now? If so, show me with your next turn.
As the
Alright, we already heard that. We arrive 3 days from now. We've been watched, so be careful. We're being watched, so be careful of what you say. Okay, a bunch of imagination. Okay, everyone's outside except for Heisme. I admit, I was half thinking this stinky little gauntlet runner was gonna sink any second, but it did a decent job running today. And out of all the candidates runners, this one's pretty fast for what it is. Yeah, not that I've set one foot on it without Lady Juna being here. I keep forgetting how to pronounce her name. I don't know why.
Got it.
If you think I'm gonna take my eyes off you just because it's past sundown, think again. Want to try something? Go ahead. See what happens. Count Louise won't be asking me to justify myself. We clear?
Quite.
Okay, I have no clue what that word is. I don't anticipate any monsters attack like we've seen on land, but you never know. I best keep an emergency light on just in case. But let's be honest, no run-of-the-mill monster could prioritize capsizing my Sea Runner. Okay, I'm assuming Heisman's up top.
All right then.
Like always.
Go.
Oh, he's not. That's a surprise. Okay, imagination 2. And we might as well hang out with Juno.
Oh my.
Oh, if it isn't Chris. I'm so bored and I'm just not in the mood to sing. It sure would be nice to have someone to talk to. I might as well. I have not hung out with you yet at all. So now we have to find the Mustrict tribe divine relic. Isn't it that fabulous? Calling this an absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can handle this, then Louise will never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed. Let's do this. We can do it with you. I can't shake my doubts. What would she want to hear? I guess flatter her?
Yeah.
As long as you're with us, we can do it.
But...
Nope. That was probably the first choice. Oh, of course, but don't forget, we're also relying on you to lead. You better do right by us. I'm just happy to have the opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Luis's foot was a lonely place to be, you know? I held my ground this far, though if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say.
But...
Being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore. I have faith that we'll save the prince.
All right.
Holy crap, that's a lot. Staying up late is terrible for the skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a little bit longer? That was a lot of points.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
surface, mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage. You could always cut it a little shorter.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey Hulkenberg, what do you do with when your ears are at sea? What do you do with your ears at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat builds up by swinging a weapon quickly, relieves one of concern over such trifle matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that. In fact, but to tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. I mean, she already has both me and Straw for sparring partners. Oh, what was that? I missed that. 2 more days until we're able to reach the Lance. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it's really be like. The salt wind is getting into my fur. I hate it. All right. Got some more stuff. What are you doing back here? I found these cramped sleeping arrangements amusing at first, but the novelty wears off fast. I keep hearing things at night too, and I don't know what it is. I'll get used to it, but these are the only beds we have. At least we're playing chess. We just finished the game. So what's most illuminating, assign watchdog or not, it does us both good sharpen our tactic together. Figures you lot would be used in a fight, but you're better than you look. Suppose your former knight are good for more than guard standing and portentous speeches. I think that's how you say that word. Okay, we're missing one guy. I keep missing the ladder. Hope he's not here. I did it again.
All right then.
Watch the back. Nope, not here.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Nope. Is he in the kitchen? Oh, yes. You got a pretty good kitchen here. Not as nice as Luis's, but I'm sure I can still get a halfway decent meal going on. You know what? I should probably cook too, since I'm here. Gain immunity in 6 seconds, 6 seconds for health. Increase crit rate for 3 turns. Oh, for all allies for 3 turns. Let's see what else we can do besides that. You know what? I'm gonna make this.
Hail!
God, that sounds disgusting.
Good. All right.
All right, let's see what we can do. All right, nobody was outside. I got courage. I could go read instead. Courage is not that difficult to level up. There are more books now. Maybe Juna added a few to the collection. Oh, she added one book. Top secret poem. Do not read. I'm gonna read it. Bold block letters spam the cover. Do not read. Something tells me this is Juna's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. It's probably something Juna wrote herself. And she says do not read it, but doesn't that make you want to look inside more? Oh, courage. Okay. What was the other book again? Tolerance. Oh, tolerance is my weakest one at the moment. These sprawl objects in the world still manage to vividly decide the enduring qualities of a small child. He writes off one of the days his son took his first steps, and the first words his son spoke. A time his son nearly ripped his ear off climbing all over him, over worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night. Of course, being so exhausted, he'd fall asleep in place without realizing it. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy.
All right.
All right.
Look at this.
Ahoy! You lot aren't going to believe this view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Oh, this place looks pretty.
Incredible!
Wow, this sea's been split in two, and we're standing on the sea floor.
Well,
this is what magma, that word, are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Rival Heaven. But by Jones, this is the whole other level entirely.
Oi!
Dell, are you sure about all this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? You can't swim? Wanna go back to the runner? You can't swim?
That...
Do you know how to swim, Basilio? Listen, mate, you best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong. And calm down, shrimp, before I kick you into the ocean. Look, there's fish swimming in the water, in the walls of the water. I've never seen such a shiny fish.
Huh?
Oh, great, Hulkenberg is gonna be drooling. Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearing fishing through the seawall, are you? She probably is. I'm merely considering how I could secure today's elements of rations. She's eating these weird-looking fish without a second thought. I suspect that word is defense mechanism. They gather together in depths and shine to ward off predators. So weakling that they are, they travel together in a group. Who does that remind you of? Your leader? Much you sling barbs at every opportunity. It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for these lower on the food chain to seek advantage of these companions for weaknesses.
Huh?
I say, these shining scales would work at an excellent dye. Okay, Virga, my girl. Be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to just dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we received in town more than meets our needs. Besides, the sky looks luminous. A storm's likely approaching.
I see.
If that is your consensus, then let us head back. I fear not the least a bit of regret, I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain. I'd rather not stay to find out. Catching sights of this unexpected view has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
All right, we're halfway there.
Here.
Ah, here you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allowed. I decided to keep it as a souvenir of our journey.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
What terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Better not be a monster.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest? Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Eugif is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier?
They were awake.
Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
How to get the last, just sharing life stories, tomorrow's supper. And just sharing stories.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Well, we hit something.
Ah! Something's out there!
Yep, I called it. Monster.
Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
What's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you're prepared. And straws off for the count again. It's rocky. I can hardly stand. I can't go on like this.
What to do?
I don't especially mind the shaking, but all this cracking from the hull can't be good. If we don't do something fast, we'll surely flood. What in God's name is that? Didn't they say Forden defeated the monster? Yeah, here it is, caressing through a stormy sea. The sea monster is still about. We cannot let it damage His Highness's runner. Okay, don't say that out loud. These guys are gonna hear that.
You having a laugh?
Yes, I am. What's this monster's bloody problem? If Lady Juna gets hurt, it's your neck on the line.
Seriously.
Bloody hell, can't stand these floating rust buckets. We'll talk later. Just hurry up and do something, will ya? Okay, let me see what I have at the moment on. Okay, I still have Jester. I mean, Faker. I added movesets, right? I only have Media. Okay, Hulkenberg has magic. Esme has light and dark. And Juna has fire and wind. Okay, I don't have ice or electric. I think I'll switch out. I could go back to mage for a bit.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Okay, I do want to swap that ability out. I'll do it really quick.
Now, where was I?
Do make yourself at home.
Okay, inherit skills. I'm gonna drop the skill since I don't need it. Okay, I'm gonna take Rakunda.
All right.
I've been saving this.
And
I have a few skills.
Okay, I'm gonna leave those. Okay, electric and thunder. Chance to afflict, forget. Okay. I'll just give defense.
Here I go.
Which means I can switch out Hulkenberg's ability. What? Yeah, let's do this one.
This calls for greater measures.
Okay, I think we're okay now.
Oh. You'll come again.
Okay, quick save. It's still alive.
What is that thing?
Where there goes that guy.
What the hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need. Oi, tell!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
This guy.
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
God, that's terrifying looking.
Come on over there!
Now's our chance!
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off us?
Okay. Swap out party members during battle. Press left trigger, left bumper. To access order view, select party, switch members consumes 1 turn. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, let's find his weakness. Okay, gotta fight the legs too.
Rancor!
This'll be over soon and fast, dancer.
Alright, I'm gonna buff everyone up really quick.
How's this? Thanks. I'm obliged.
My thanks.
I'll show you the essence of truth. To the rear guard. Mate!
Let's try electric.
Roar!
Nope.
Observe the enemy. Let justice prevail.
Heavy Pierce.
I'll run you through.
Okay, that did damage.
Only a flesh wound.
Now accept your fate. Some darker arts. Apologies.
Don't
Would you finish it?
underestimate me. Watch me. Burn! Sorry, my mistake.
I will fight with pride.
All right,
Let's go.
Let me heal everyone back up.
We're not out of this yet.
Not gonna risk it.
Trust me.
Thanks.
Much thanks.
Magic knight! At the point of a sword!
Our legs retracted! That should make things a little
It's still attacking with his broken arm. I guess I got 2 people focus on the arms, 2 people focus on the head.
I'll use what I must. Rancor!
This'll be over soon and I'll show you. Let's keep cool.
I'm obliged.
Quite a boon.
I won't hold back.
How about...
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Okay.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
Okay, lightning.
That's your opening, Captain.
Okay, why do I think that these rings are telling me what the weakness is? I'll try fire on this one next. This one was probably ice, the one in the middle. Can't see the other one at all.
Shun!
Face me! Thunder!
You hit their weakness.
All right, I'll have those 2.
Underestimate me.
I'll have those 2 focus on the head.
Raging fire.
Okay, my theory was wrong.
Okay, you gotta heal up. If we can take out the legs,
That hurt a lot.
that'll be less attacks to deal with, right?
Roar!
You hit their weakness. That's
Observe
your
the
opening,
enemy.
Captain.
Come! Pierce through them!
Heismay's in
My
real
son
danger.
must
He needs
now
healing
accept
now.
your fate. Lightning!
You hit their weakness. This'll be over soon enough. Watch me.
Okay, I'm just gonna do wind.
Howling wind.
I'll show you the mate.
Okay, if I do that, I should probably just heal everyone up.
With healing power.
Trust me.
That helped.
Much thanks.
By the swan, let justice prevail. Not
Okay,
this one.
I'm gonna heal again. Let's see. 1 ally, 50 for everyone.
This should help.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Quite a boon.
Sorry,
Nice.
Assassin! Thunder!
You hit their weakness! Behold this power! Heisme! Gale!
I will fight with pride. Mage! Lightning!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
I'll run you through! Still standing, I see.
Let us clean up this mess. Face me!
Okay. I could probably hit him with something else to lower his evasion.
Lightning!
Don't underestimate me. Fast dancer! Howling wind! Oh, that felt great.
It's okay. By this power.
Right, again with the head.
Roar!
Magic Knight!
Let's make sure you miss.
I'll destroy you!
Ah! It sprouted more legs!
Okay, I'm not surprised. I had a feeling I was gonna do that. Okay, defense is normal again.
Oh, power of kings! Thunder!
You hit their weakness! This'll be over fast! Move, guys, eh? How's this?
Thank you.
My thanks.
I will fight with. I won't hold back. Lightning!
You hit their weakness!
I
That's your
stand
opening,
for
Captain!
power of heroes!
Alright. Medium, and that's weak.
As the point of a sword!
Be not. I'll use what I must. Lightning!
Don't watch me! Let's keep
Up
cool!
that again.
Thanks. I'm obliged.
Much thanks.
Me! Roar!
Is with blade in hand!
Okay. I gotta remember I can do that. That pulls our way to the front too.
I'll run you through!
Okay, that didn't hurt too much.
Child's play! Odd
Nice.
Bird. Like poetry in motion.
Assassin! Thunder!
You hit their weakness! I've got fast moves, Heisme!
Alright, wind again.
Gale!
I'll show you the essence of mage! Lightning!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Alright, let's make sure you keep that agility down.
Lightning!
This is just what I need! Howling wind! Stubborn, hey?
Mage! Roar!
Let justice prevail!
Alright, heavy the arm.
Pierce through them! They yet cling to life.
It's almost dead. At least the arm
Juna's
is.
badly hurt! Get her some healing! Juna, are you okay?
Oh, power
All
of
of your work was
kings!
wrong!
Thunder!
You hit their weakness! It's nice move, guys, eh? Gale! Let's
I'll show you
keep it
the
up.
essence. Lightning!
You hit their weakness! That's
Observe
your
for
opening,
all
Captain!
that we strive for!
Okay, don't eat that. Okay, I see how it works. Heavy. Just heavy the face.
Point of a sword!
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
Assassin!
Lightning!
It's... Behold this power! How's this?
I knew you'd help. Thank you.
My thanks.
I will fight with pride.
Okay, I'm just gonna use an item. 300.
Let's try this.
Thanks. Legs are back! Watch out!
This is...
Okay, that's not good.
Hulkenberg's sick. She can't fight at her full strength.
Oh, because that's sickness. Do I have any electric items? I do.
Ah! Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Dare
spot.
sicken me? I'll use what I must. Thunder!
I'll take your sickness in the next row of turns.
This is just what I need.
Okay, everyone's good at the moment.
Burn!
Let's stay calm.
Cover him. He can't fight at full power like that. You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. My strength.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's what Milady is.
This should help.
Quite a boon. Let us face me. Lightning!
I've got just the dance for you.
Okay.
You might say it's to can't let it go unused.
Trust me.
I'll show. I won't hold back.
All right, he's gonna be able to hit me again after this.
Lightning.
Just gonna hit him. Oh my god, so close.
This is...
That was close. Heisman almost...
Heisman's in real danger.
He almost went down.
He needs healing now.
Come.
Not now.
Okay, I have one left.
From our provisions.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Dare
weak spot.
sicken all power of kings.
You hit their weakness. I'll give you the performance of a lifetime.
Okay, let's get that sickness off.
Let's get some use out of this.
My thanks.
I will fight with pride by this power. Roar!
You hit their weakness. That's
Is everyone
your
all right,
Captain?
Let justice prevail.
Okay, it's mostly Heisman that needs healing.
Healing arts.
Quite a boon. Be neither assassin. Thunder!
I behold this power. Let's keep cool.
That helps.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Trust me.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
All right, everyone's good now.
Is that all?
I really hate that move.
Magic Knight! I'll destroy you!
Let us click. Lightning!
All right, I think I'm just gonna focus on the head now.
Their weakness. Don't underestimate me. Dancer. Raging fire.
I will sneeze. Lightning.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Shatter!
You now accept your fate. Thunder!
This will be over soon enough.
All right, let's heal again. 100 for everyone.
Be a waste to let this sit.
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
Legs are back. Watch out!
I see your fate.
Okay, at least Heisman dodged it.
Roar!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I'll run you through!
All right.
Oh,
Let
nice
us
crit.
clean up.
Light 'em,
Face me.
Hulkenberg.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness. Don't. This is just what I need. Heisman.
It's almost dead.
Okay. Me. Lightning.
All right, we're good. Wasn't too difficult. Wasn't doing that much damage.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Not bad at all.
All right, I'll put it into evasion again.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Even I had more to learn.
Marvelous! I feel stronger already.
Okay, no archetypes leveled up.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this! There are still monsters out here! Forden lied! He lied to everybody!
I'm not surprised. I don't trust that cult at all.
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
I wouldn't be surprised if the church is behind the humans. The problem with the humans.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
All right, calm down, man.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Please tell me we don't have a breach in.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking! You've got to be kidding!
Bail the water! You two, help us! What? You can't just order us... Oh, this bloody rust bucket!
I mean, it's either drown or help. Your choice.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That was a long day yesterday, huh? I'm glad that we lived to see another day, another morning. I am very happy that we survived and still afloat. But after bailing all that water out, it would seem that my poor back was a casualty in the incident. You really came through in a pinch, I must say. It's all thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. We must repay these old bones of yours for their sturdy service.
You're right.
Too true. Maybe a day off would get these brothers to lighten up a bit too. So how about it, darling? Let's take a day to relax and watch the ocean. We should arrive at the islands tomorrow.
Come on!
We managed to defeat that monster, so why not thank everyone for their efforts in time like these people? In time like these, people tend to open up a little more. Okay, where is everyone? Well, first off, let me grab my items.
This is...
Okay, I was supposed to say, are you floating or something? Really fixed that hole in the runner. No, thought we were stuck, that for sure. How long you been there for? Well, whatever. Good thing we managed to pull things off yesterday, eh? Basilio doesn't seem as defensive as usual. That might be a good chance to improve things with him a little. Okay, so does that mean I can bond with them? Cure status omens. It probably would be good to have more of these.
Let's check.
Hey. Even so. Got it? Got it.
All right, let's go see what everyone else has to say.
Oh?
Oh, have you been there the whole time? Just like listening to me sing, do you?
Got a second?
Good timing. There was something I want to talk to you about. Do you have a moment to spare? Okay, I can talk to her now.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I'm just trying to guard Juna here. You're such a bloody bother. If you got something to say, out with it. Despite his words, he seems like a little more open to me. That might be a good time to talk.
Leave?
So just the new people or everyone? He's so calm. It's like yesterday's storm never happened. The run is running smoothly. Monsters slain in our wake. I could hardly ask for better. Perhaps the very waves to go on is an incredible sight.
Your thoughts?
What say you, Chris? Will you come and enjoy the view as well? The breeze is most pleasant here. Okay, so I can pretty much talk to everyone.
All right then.
I'm assuming he's in the watchtower.
Let's go.
Nope.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Nope.
All right then.
Engine room?
Let's head there right away.
Nope, nobody's ever down here. Okay, actually, I guess I could just save and see what everyone has to say. Oh, there you are. Would have been a pleasant trip if not for the monster. I had no idea such a calamity was awaited us.
And so...
I suppose you're too young for something like that mess to tire you out. Would I mind to meditate or to recover a bit? Care to join me?
Goodbye.
All right, I'm gonna save and we'll see what happens. Guess I'll hang out with Juna. Hopefully this starts the social link.
Oh? Got a second? Thanks. The truth is...
I want to talk to you about the Magnus brothers. Don't worry, I sent them off on an errand, so they won't catch a word of this. Anyway, in regards to our dear Fidel yesterday, I do have to thank you for saving him. And I'm so very sorry accompanied us to the Virga Islands.
Well?
Sorry about that, I had to cough again. I know they both jumped at Luis's command, but they really are good lads. A bit sensitive, perhaps. They sure are fond of you, a bit sensitive.
Got it.
They're pretty attached to you, Juna.
Yeah.
Oh well, yes, they're rather fond of me, I suppose, or my songs at least. And I do owe them a debt of gratitude for escorting me around and keeping Luis's men at safe distance.
But...
On the other hand, I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. Do you remember their suspicions about what transpired with Gobdell? If I'm not careful, I could compromise the whole mission. I think it's about time I stopped being so naive. Deep down, I knew they would eventually become obstacles.
Hey!
But isn't that just exhausting? How about you sing for me a bit, a little lullaby to calm me down? Okay.
Leave it to me.
Okay, but don't blame me if you want to cover your ears.
Huh?
Oh, I do hope you're serious. So sing something for me, will you? I vow to remember it, and one day, all of us will. Let me just say, for whatever reason, when I'm with you, Cress, I feel like I can just be myself. Sorry, my eyes are just so heavy. Juna fell asleep. Wait, did I fall asleep, Cress? And you just stayed there the whole time? Oh yeah, it hasn't been long. Feel better now? It hasn't been that long.
Sure.
Thanks.
Really? Well, thank you anyway. I was so sleepy. I even had a dream that hasn't happened in a long time.
Look at this.
Oh right, here. I've been meaning to give you this, but it kept slipping my mind. Oh, I get items. A pearl ring. This is a charm I bought before we left Bridal Heaven. Pearls come from oysters, and they come in a long time to form. That's why there's Symbolus grows and that word. I bought it for myself, but it's too big. Besides, I think you put it much better and use it on your journey. Take it. We better get back. If I'm gone too long, I'm sure the Magnus brothers would come looking.
Bye.
Once it gets dark, we'll have to prepare camp. Okay, so I get items.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the Gauntlet Runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
What to pick?
Okay, let's see what the item does. Hold on, it's probably an equipment. A ring given by Juna. All stats +5. Okay. I do want what everyone else gives you, so we gotta remember that's 5. That's +5. All right, how about you, Heisme? I give up. 'Twas a fool's errand to attempt to meditate with all this insight that I can't read the word racket. Surely you hear this pandemonium as well. It is as the cries of all the creatures of the sea. I can only hear the sound of the waves. Perhaps this is one of life's many annoyances that only affects us Ujeeps. Fish in the sea are in panic. Last night's skirmish with that sea beast has put the depths into a state of chaos.
Well,
above all this, however, the surface seems peaceful, complete about a face from last night. Its appearance at least calmed my nerves, my soul. You can relax. It is soothing. Just let yourself relax. I cannot lower my guard yet, especially with those brothers in our mindset. Though I suppose even they must realize that word. A fight on a vessel this small.
Then.
So am I wrong to assume that this is your first voyage across the sea? I have never been quite this far from the land myself. However, I previously visited the beach with my son. We fished together.
I believe
that holiday occurred at the time of the year. The shores was populated with many others who had the same idea as well. We settled ourselves in a scheduled rocky area, far from the crowd. I did not tell him it was because we were Eugives.
But
in hindsight, I still dearly wished I would have stood tall and simply enjoyed the moment with my son, with no concerns from a judgment of others. When my son pulled the fish from the sea, he said, "I guess fish will bite anyone's hook." In other words, it surprised him that a fish would settle for a Eugives like him. I never stood up to discrimination in my cowardness. I ran from it, and doing so, I unintentionally taught my son that there was shame in being a Eugives. Can't be helped. That was wrong. Don't linger on it. Could be helped. You couldn't have done anything about it at the time.
Right.
That's just how I justified it myself, at least at the moment. Yet now, I think differently. I was wrong then.
My apologies.
The regrets of an old man are a poor substitute from Rosarian conversation. It is no recompense, but allows me to give you this falcon anklet.
Take this.
Perhaps you heard of an avian creature which soars across the sky in a manner similar to a shooting star. This is the sort of amulet crafted in honor of it. The great bird sings its prey in the river and sea and drives from a great height to seize them. It is the hunter which makes no sound and leaves no trace in its waves. Perhaps it is immodest to say as much, but I like to think I was one possessed such of the same qualities. One day, I regale you with somewhat more stirring stories of my time in the Shadow Guard, and now that I am reminded of it, I suppose I have served the royal family as well. Alright, let's see what this item does. It's +5 too. I mean, I guess we can see everyone's dialogue. Doesn't hurt to do that.
It's time.
Alright, these two are next.
Then
talk with me, even though I'm here to keep you in line. Hey, sure. But let's go topside. Would be a pain if Dell saw.
Sam?
Got nothing to say, do you? Dell said I'm to keep my trap shut around you unless I got something worth talking about. Oh, well, actually, there's one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a real miracle. This is some weird ship.
What the?
I mean, why the hell is it so small? It keeps shaking and cracking like it's about to fall apart. With a bigger craft, you could have just rammed into the sea beast head on, eh?
Maybe.
Who knows? I mean, be fair. Are you even going to make it to Virga Island? We'll probably be fine. Feeling anxious? We'll probably be fine.
Got it.
We'll be fine. Probably. What do you mean, probably? Okay. Lord Luis's runner is nothing like this one. Even when it's flying, smooth as you like. I can fold down on the bed and stroll over, easy. Not so much on this ship. Heard stories from the other sailor lads. They said these seas are connected to hell, they say. Sounds like superstition talk to me, but there was that monster yesterday and that wave. See those white crest waves in the distance? But that means the ocean currents got to be strolling up in a storm out there, yeah? It's a portal to hell, got to be. That means monsters are probably crawling out there even now. That gives any man the shivers. I shouldn't done more swimming practice. Dale warned me, and he's always right about that sort of thing. Really trust him? Didn't know how to swim? You been practicing?
Well,
you really seem to trust your brother a lot.
Yeah.
Well, Dell's the boss here. Keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean, got it? I mean, I get that feeling. I can't swim either.
Yeah.
This ain't a bribe to shut you up or anything, but here, take it if you like. It's a precious charm. Might send Rose. People say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. So this is one just a novelty shop knockoff, of course. Used to have the real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Dell gave it to me when I was younger. It was smaller than that one. I can still remember how happy I was to get it. Crap. I read my mouth. Aren't we making camp soon?
Hey!
And not one word to Dell. Not about the charm, not about me. You step out of line, and I'm going straight to Lord Luis. Okay. Yep, also +5. Yeah, so I'm assuming every single one's gonna be +5. Alright, Dale's next.
What do you want?
Fine, but only a bit. Not like you shut up about it if I said no.
What do you want?
So, what do you even want? If you're trying to get closer to me, you're wasting your time. Why is that? I just want to chat.
No.
I just want to chat with you. Could have lied to a mirror, mate. You're just trying to win us over. Well, fine. Suppose I could use the opportunity to. See, I got one warning for you.
A word of warning.
If you're trying anything funny with Lady Juna, I'll make you regret it being born. Okay, buddy. Seems like, Puppy Dell, whatever his name is, Dell, doesn't trust me at all. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I remember that if I were you. You done talking? What do you think? I was going to thank you for yesterday? Not really.
No.
Not at all. Hardly makes a difference if I died or not. If I lived or died anyway.
Seriously.
Well, it's true that you end up being the one to save Lady Juna and protect Basilio. For that, at least thank you.
Well?
No matter how your agenda is, you really don't trust me. I don't have time to think. What agenda? What kind of agenda do you think I have? I'll figure it out soon enough. Well, a debt's a debt. Think what you want about me, but I got me code. I got me own code. I'll return the favor before long.
Leave.
But don't get it twisted, yeah? That's the end of this conversation. I'm not out here to stand around chatting with the likes of you. I shite. Losing my damn mind out here. Whatever. Here, now bug off. Handmade flute. Saw a Parpa's peddler in Bridal Heaven selling souvenirs. Bought this on a whim. Gave me this whole story about how it sounds weird to ward off the evil. I'm not planning on dying out here with you idiots. It's just for peace of mind, but it's better than nothing. We be at the encampment soon, and while I have your ear, your ship rocks like a bucket in the storm.
Got it.
Tell that clumsy driver of yours, if he doesn't shape up, I'll throw him overboard and sell it myself. And I'm dead serious like that. Okay, but I don't like this guy at all. One bit at all.
As the clear surface
His brother's all right, but that was a. Well, I mean, he has his reasons. Our story was pretty sketchy.
What to?
All right, is this also +5? Yep, +5.
Yeah.
I didn't even read that last bit. Great, I was hoping we could hash out what's next. I've been trying to think of ways to outwit Luis, but all of my ideas feel full of holes.
Oh.
An idea comes to me, but I end up thinking, Luis isn't dumb enough to fall for that, and I'm stuck from here. I'll think of something. Even you're having troubles.
Well then.
Then I'll think of something.
Well,
it does seem like the ideas come more freely to you. You really never cease to amaze me.
Ah, right.
You know, I recall when I met you back at the recruitment center. They were slinging all sorts of accusations at you, but you handled it with grace. The next time we're in the carriage, the road was so rough we could hardly keep our arses on the seats. But there you were, reading a book of all things. You were a right strange one, but I like you. Too. I never imagined I'd be entrusting my life to you as much as I do now. My duty as a noble compels me to protect you as one younger than I. But now I really do think of you as a true little brother. not as allies. You're the little brother. Oh my god, a Persona 4 reference. Big bro?
Hold on.
My big bro Leon.
Huh?
No, sorry, there's something wrong with that. Right. I'm afraid not. Okay, big bro. But seriously, I am grateful I have someone I think of like a brother. Grateful for you. You really helped me out by being there for me. Well, here in life, I mean right. Well, since I'm already oversharing, I might as well give you this to you. Here.
Take this.
A bracelet. It's a handmade item I picked up in Bridal Heaven. I was told it was made from a blue seashell. They said to ward off sea disasters, since these seashells must survive the deep sea to wash up on the shore. I think us surviving the attack last night prove it works, hey? I hope it continues to protect us on our journey. To all of us, you're irreplaceable. That's why I want you to hold on to it.
Got it.
Looks like we entered the reef area. I think we could set up camp around here.
It'll be all right.
Tomorrow we'll arrive at Virga Island. We got to get that lance Luis mentioned at all costs. Yep, +5. Alright, last person. My favorite character. Can I even talk to Nervous? I forgot about him. Nope, okay.
Your thoughts?
Indeed.
Oh, quite right. Come over here then. The seas are now so peaceful. Anyone recounting the previous night events risked being labeled a liar. With those conditions, we should arrive at Virga Island tomorrow. One sailing vessel has held up quite admirably, considering the haste with which it was constructed. One can no longer cast that word on Nerys or his talents.
That reminds me.
The calm seas have even allowed Stroll to regain a silver of composure. He ceased chanting, "I'm going to be sick." His consternation was more bewildering. He's feeling awful. You don't feel sick. Are you good? I take it you don't get seasick, Hulkenberg.
Come now.
Seasick? It strikes me as an old concept. My first voyage at sea was also characterized by a clash with the temperamental storm. The waves forced the ship onto its side, and the walls and floor trapped their rolls most suddenly. The storm held through, though. The rooms I was forced onto the deck was a great triumph. Consequently, I simply tied myself to the ship so that I could not be forced off, and read a book until the sea calmed itself. This trip bear little resemblance to my prior voyage. I was openly mocked when I stated I was searching for His Highness, a particularly rude cur yelp. Do you think that corpse took the royal yacht across the sea? Of course I received not in terms of assistance. Time passed, indifference to my concerns, or even my perceptions. Maybe the prince has truly died, and the fault lied with me for failing to repel such an attack. Such thoughts became my constant companions during that time. Searching for His Highness was my goal, but thinking on it now, perhaps I was simply looking for my appropriate place to die. You have allies now.
It'll be fine.
You'll no longer need to feel that way. You have plenty of allies beside you. Damn, that gave me a lot. You deliver such thoughtful words with an effortless haste. Hope it is with me now, alongside my multitude of comrades who will fight beside me for His Highness's sake.
Sorry.
Apologies. I should not be so free with my thoughts, especially with those brothers, Magnus among our ranks. So right, tell me more about your travels. Do you like the sea? Tell me more about your travels. Please, like to hear more about your travels.
You are curious?
Surely. They may not contain anything of interest.
Take this.
Yes. I have something I want to give you. Tempered your expectations, but it's a trinket. Oh, horn. Quite some time ago, I passed through a port town and received this from a fortune teller. Supposedly it wards off the seas that were dangers. Pure superstition, assuredly. However, after receiving it, I was stricken with fever and bedridden. Some days later, I learned that the ship I was to originally board was lost at sea. So perhaps there is some truth to its abilities, which is why I now pass it on to you.
Now then.
The sun will set soon. The sun will soon retire. The encampment that Nurse spoke of should be visible to us now.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
Alright, that was a lot of reading and reloading my save. Alright, we're finally done spending our nights at sea. Okay, so it's every item plus 5. Yep, every single item is plus 5. I might as well wear it. Okay. So now we know every single item you get in this part is plus 5. been hitting Virga Island tomorrow, yeah? You say you want to be helpful to Count Luis, and you better put in the work. And remember, we're watching. Alright, buddy. Okay, no one's here. Okay, I already did that.
Come on.
Not much like the sea at night. There's nothing knowing. Sorry about that. There's no knowing which way the waves are coming from. And when I think about accidentally falling in, yeah, I know that feeling. I do not ever want to be near the ocean. Okay, imagination again. I could just read. And again, I should probably just save the books when there's nothing to do.
Hey.
Okay, Straw just wants to work on swords again. Is highest me up here? Ah, fuck it. I'll check the Juna again.
Oh my.
She did give a lot of points last time. The Scarlet Runner is such a mystery, isn't it? And in particular, I'm so very intrigued by the igniter responsible for the teleportation magic. We happen to be in the middle of a converse operation, so we can't be too free with words. But if we could, I think we'd cause quite the stir. Is the igniter that amazing? We'll sell it for a high price. Let's mass produce it.
Well then.
Let's mass produce it and sell them.
Gosh!
Ah. I must say, you sound like that word, sort of merchant when you say that. But I don't think it's something one can produce easily. I studied at Magic Academy for a spell from what I recall teleportation with magic was deemed impossible. So something like this is the same category of divine relics. Frankly, I'm thankful that nobody will believe it in its existence, even if we use it to teleport to the city. But technology already exists, so perhaps it can be mass-produced. Maybe one day, even households will have their own teleportation igniters.
All right.
God damn, that's a lot. Staying up late? Okay, I read this already.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Virga Island.
Oh, this motherfucker again.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodias.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saint's Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do.
I hate these guys so much.
The candidates gathered at the Saint's Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Oh-ho!
Okay, and so our long downward SC will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime. but we may make preparations to burn beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. It's like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously in slurs and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then
maybe I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. We don't even know if there'll be real inns there for us to stay in.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Virga Island. Virga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
All right, let's see how this turns out.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my ear fur is stuck together.
do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind them, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
Someone spied us already.
What's wrong?
I hear a voice. Just my imagination. Very funny, Gallica.
Very funny, Gallica.
I didn't tell any jokes, I think.
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky.
I mean, we could just put some iron helmets or something like that on.
Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altibury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
All right, got it.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
Did we just walk in a circle?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
Alright, calm down.
What'd I give for a snack? And a cold tub to dunk me head in?
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Oh, cutscene.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Went face first.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the Dragon God.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
Everyone sees that,
You
right?
must be the...
Priestess!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Okay, we got caught by fishnets.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not?
Okay, at least they're aware of that.
He had to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Wow, just because we drank water.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
Oh yeah, they can't touch me.
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out, instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
We'll probably learn that soon.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
It better be who I think it is. It is.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
This guy again. What did he do this time?
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Virga Island, so I naturally had to follow.
But how did you get here?
I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
All right.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone. Please remain calm.
Wait, so that's what they look like underneath the helmet? 3 eyes? So they're Triclops people.
Master Adeni. There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Fortin. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Again, you can't kill me.
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Okay, they're really old-fashioned.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision, because you faltered in your faith to the dragon god, your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
I think about it. Isn't this the guy that told us about the island back in the mainland? Just without his helmet?
Master Adeni, please! The sacrifice! We cannot simply suffer in silence!
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Okay, so now we know where it is. At least we do. The main characters don't.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lands.
Okay, now we do know.
I did a bit of reading on Virga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited, and one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave 'em high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes 'em, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Yeah, definitely. Awful cold.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
Looks like he
I'm
is.
fine.
He did get grabbed by the leg.
We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this. Lady Juna.
Now they found us.
Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
None of us had anything.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
Seriously.
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Exactly.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
He definitely does.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
I mean, we do have experience fighting a dragon. Well, I do. I didn't do it on stream.
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
You won't. We make such a great team. I'll make sure you do.
You pull your weight or I'll make sure you do.
Oh, forget it. Seems being captured don't make you less a wise arse. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
I called it.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Dracodios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Of course, you seem confident.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on, give them a chance.
Oh, we found this guy.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Magla.
That's not good.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, it is too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us.
Yeah, this is their leader.
He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
But then we get a base to come sleep at.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me. Because you are my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Nearest what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home.
All right, got it.
When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
No objections, it'll be dangerous.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Temple's trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Alright, we have a base now.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Brilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
You don't want to know.
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
Can you shut up already? We heard you like 5 times already.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
Nope.
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us.
We will.
But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon? You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
It's a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right, we have our deadline now. 17 days. I wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is.
We've got to prep.
All right, let's stock up what we need on the island first. When you're ready, the Gauntlet Runner is on the east beach of the island. All right, how big is this area?
All right then.
Okay, just one area. All right, we'll be exploring this area next time. Save on the main file. All right. Exit. All right, we covered a lot of story. Did one battle, I think, in total. And now we're in the next area on an island. All right, YouTube, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, sub, and we'll see you in part 19. All right, everyone have a good day, night, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.